You need to be on the side that says digital time. What number on the clock represents o'clock? What number represents o'clock? Yes, ma'am. 12. Come on down. What number represents 30 on the clock? Yes, ma'am.
6.
6 represents the 30. Good job. So on these clocks, you will only see either o'clock or something 30. Okay? The o'clock is on the 12, and the 30 is on the 6. Okay? Look at number 1. What hour are we in if it's not quite to the 11? Yes, sir.
10.
10. So we're going to write 10. Who remembers what these 2 dots are called? What are the 2 dots called? Yes, ma'am. Close. They're called a colon, but good job. Yes, ma'am. Now, we just talked about the minute hand. When it's on the 6, it represents what, everybody?
30.
30. So the time is 10:30. Look at number 2. What number?
2.
What hour are we in? Yes, sir. 4. And we just talked about the 12 represents what on the clock?
An hour clock.
O'clock. So 0, 0. So 10:30, 4 o'clock. Number 3. Ooh, the hour hand and the minute hand are on the same number. What hour are we in?
12.
12. And then we know when the minute hand's on the 12, it represents o'clock. Good job. Okay, number 4. What hour are we in? We're not quite to the 2. Not quite to the 2. Yes, ma'am. The 1 o'clock hour. And then 6 represents what on the clock? 30. So it's 1:30. So if it's helpful to you guys, this was really helpful to me. It's really even helpful to me now. If you want to take your hour hand, which one's the hour hand? How do I know? It's the smaller one. If you want to take it and draw it out past your clock, that'll show, oh, it's not quite to the 2 yet. See how it's not to the 2 yet? That might be helpful for you. Because as the big hand, the minute hand, moves around the clock, you guys have noticed with our little clocks, the hour hand moves a little bit too. Okay? It's supposed to, so you have to ask yourself, well, are we to 2 o'clock yet? No, so we're actually in the 1 o'clock hour. Okay? All right, this one's perfect on the o'clock. What time is it, everybody? 11 o'clock. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to take my hour hand on number 6. I'm going to draw it out past my clock really carefully. Is it to the 6 yet? So what hour are we in?
5 o'clock hour.
No, it's not to the 6 yet. So what hour are we in? 5:30. Good job. 5:30. Okay, number 7. Take your little hour hand and make it longer past your clock. It's not quite to what yet? Yes, ma'am. So what hour are we in?
Wait.
The hour hand's not quite to the 3. So what hour are we in? 2. And then what does the 6 represent? 30. So the time is 2:30. Good job. And then last but not least, number 8, everybody, what time is it? 10 o'clock, because the minute is on the 12. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so we talked about o'clock and we talked about
6 o'clock. 30.
30. What number represents 30, everybody? 6. Good.